What's wrong? Y'all look shocked the nigga even here. Like, damn, Felipe got a nigga on the show? Yeah. The fuck is wrong with y'all? Y'all staring at me like I'm in an aquarium and shit? Fuck is wrong with y'all? Loosen up. I see we got one brother here. Okay. You out with your co-workers? Yeah, I know the deal. That's the only reason y'all got that nigga with y'all. He work with y'all. Oh, shit. Fuck is wrong with y'all? Shit, man. I'm glad to be here. Like Rodrigo said, I'm originally from Omaha, Nebraska. Yeah, they got black people in Nebraska. Y'all like, damn. I will admit, though, back home we just had blacks and whites. So when I moved to California, I was culturally shocked. You got blacks, whites, Vietnamese, Ethiopians, Russians, Armenians, Filipinos, Mexicans, more goddamn Mexicans. Hey, I had to ask my neighbor Paco a couple questions once we became cool. Yeah, Paco, one of my best friends in the world. I'm like, Paco, how do you guys take an ordinary truck and turn that shit into a restaurant? How the fuck do y'all do that, Paco? I had never seen that shit before. I seen them rolling, banana, pull over, sell a burrito. I called my grandmother, I said, Grandmother, I am never coming back home to Nebraska. They got rolling restaurants out here. I can get high and they will drive my food up to me. I'd ask Paco one more question. I'm like, Paco, who's in charge of the trucks? Yeah, I seen the Mexicans at 7-Eleven in the morning. 12 motherfuckers in the cab of the truck. Back of the truck, you got mattresses, dressers, coffee tables, end tables, leaves, blower for the leaves. And one little string holding all that shit on. I know I can't be the only one who been scared to ride behind one of y'all thinking some of that shit was gonna fall off the back of your truck. Damn. Oh, this motherfucker ain't got no insurance. This is fucked up. Oh, shit. I love y'all, though. I was married to a black woman. Things didn't work out. I said, let me try something different. Went out and got a Latino girl. She was nice, beautiful, sweet. Just one problem. Now, she was a little too fertile. We was together 4 months. We had 2 kids. I'm like, how the fuck this shit happen? My grandmother like, baby, you sure them your kids? Like, hell yeah, everybody else was on the truck. I think certain things don't need commercials anymore. Pepsi, Coke. We've never seen another Pepsi commercial. We come out and order a Pepsi. I was riding in the car the other day. There was a commercial for Forest Lawn Cemetery. Yeah. It's not no shit you want to hear when you rolling down the 405. Forest Lawn Cemetery, we dying to meet you. And I automatically thought to myself, that commercial is definitely for white people. Oh yeah, blacks, Latinos, we know where those places are and we need them. We're not gonna start preparing for shit, planning shit. Are you fucking kidding? I'm telling you right now, black people, we can have a cousin in a coma. You know this, bro, for 6 months, we're not making no funeral arrangements till that nigga's dead. You think we gonna start preparing for shit, planning shit? What if he have miraculous comeback? Now we on a casket. What the fuck we gonna do with this casket now? This nigga's back to work. We done went to Kinko's, got obituaries printed. He's back at work. We got reefs at the house. Rest in peace, Junebug. His ass back to work. Grandma then flew in from Nebraska knowing that she want to get on a plane. His ass back to work. He's wearing his own RIP shirt. Finally, we had a family function. Yeah. We had to step to him about that casket we had bought his ass. We're like, hey, relative, what's up on that casket we got you? He's like, oh, shit, I was in a coma. I didn't tell y'all to get that. That a bitch. Trump president, y'all. Whoo, boy. Hey, you know what's funny to me about Trump being president is that I know deep down he didn't even plan on this shit going this far. He was just fucking around. He told his boy, I'm gonna just run for president, man. We ain't filming no Apprentice right now. I just run for president, shit. He ended up winning that shit. Now he's shocked and shit. He's like, whoo, this is a lot more work than I thought. Oh, shit. He told me he gonna build a wall and keep the Mexicans out. I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with Trump? He said, and make Mexico pay for it. I'm like, yeah, really, Trump? Haven't you seen Mexicans selling oranges on the side of the freeway? How the fuck they gonna pay for a wall? You know how many tacos you gotta sell to pay for a wall? You know how much land gotta be scaped to pay for a wall? Everybody talking about he racist. He doesn't like the Latinos, the blacks, the Muslims. I'm like, shit, how can he like us? He's orange. He's the only motherfucker in his race. It's gonna take us 4 years to understand what the hell his wife be saying. Lil Barron don't even know his father president, do he? He don't know. He don't fucking know. He just like, oh God, they put a suit on me today. Where are we going? This house is bigger than our last house. Oh, y'all don't fucking act like y'all don't know something wrong with Barron, like I'm the only one who'd have figured it out. Everybody mad at Trump, talking about he fired the FBI, Comey. Now that, I don't blame him for that shit. I don't blame him. You think I'm gonna have a motherfucker working for me that's investigating me? I'd have fired his motherfucking ass too. He gonna come in my office and say, hey, Mr. President, can we hire some more people to investigate your ass? Oh, shit. Obama happy to be out that White House, boy. He doing shit black people don't even normally do. He jumping out of planes now. He having a good old time. Shit. Oh, man. Got a white friend, you know, white friends who believe that since they're not racist, you know, that racism doesn't exist. You know, they just don't get it. And I got my buddy, I was like, he said, there's no such thing as white privilege. I said, oh, check this out. I said, Matthew McConaughey got 2 DUIs. Now, he's a spokesperson for Lincoln Continental and Wild Turkey. How the fuck did he pull that off? It is white privilege. You seen that? You guys seen the new Volkswagen commercial? The young white couple? They go to the dealer. They getting their first new car. They're excited. They get them a Volkswagen, just a little bug. They get in the car. They drive off to the woods. They just start fucking in the woods. And don't nobody bother them. No neighbors, no police, no sheriff, no Klan. Nobody rides by them. They just fucking in the woods. Then they go back to the dealer. They like, woo, shit. We like these Volkswagens. Let us get a Passat. We gonna upgrade a little. They drive back out to the woods, start fucking again. Have another baby. I'm like, why don't these white people have a house? They buying all these cars, but they keep fucking in the car. I think certain things, I'm just tired of turning my TV on. Every time I turn my TV on, it's something for overweight people. Yeah, they got diet shows, makeover shows, Celebrity Fit Club, Biggest Loser couples, Biggest Loser families, Biggest Loser Crips, Bloods, all that shit. It's nothing for underweight people. No, it's nothing for us. Like I just chose to be this weight as a grown-ass man. There are fucking 11-year-old kids who weigh more than me. I'm supposed to feel sorry for overweight people. Oh, they could get diabetes, high blood pressure. Fuck fat people. Fuck them. Nobody feels my pain. Every time somebody sneezes, I'm scared I'm gonna get meningitis. Or this Zika shit, whatever the fuck it is, I can't fight off anything. I get the flu every week. Hell, I wouldn't even made a good slave. Don't act like I would've. How much cotton you think I could've fucking carried? I'd have had to been in the house. I couldn't have been outside in all that heat. I'd have been down to 80 pounds. I auditioned for all 12 of them slave movies we just had. I didn't get one fucking part. Hollywood make another slave movie, I'ma kill somebody. Like we don't know what happened. Like we needed Route 7. Fuck that, that was for me. Y'all didn't even have to laugh at that. That shit's funny to me. Fuck fat people. Nobody feels my pain. Scared to take a shit sometimes, scared I'm gonna lose weight. Summertime's the worst, yeah. Well, yeah, that's coming up on me. Summertime's the worst. The winter I can wear a couple shirts, a jacket. People really don't know. Summertime, I'm totally exposed. My homeboy gonna call me up telling me, you wanna go out to the beach. I'm like, what the fuck for? What am I gonna wear? Like you gonna see me at the beach with a tank top and shorts on. I can't even wear flip-flops. I got skinny toes. Overweight women always wanna get undressed in the dark. Same thing for underweight men. This girl gonna turn the lights on me last week and start counting my ribs. I didn't say shit about your thighs rubbing. Fuck fat people. Body feels my pain. I paid $75, you guys, for a pair of jeans, and I had to pay $65 to get them altered. When I got my jeans back, my two back pockets were touching. Fuck fat people. Body feels my pain. Every day I gotta wake up and drink an Ensure just to keep myself balanced. I was at the house during the NFL playoffs. I'll never forget this shit. Had some food, had something to drink, all by myself watching the game. All of a sudden, in the middle of the game, my toenail just fell off. So you know what I did. I hopped up frantically, ran over to the computer, punched in WebMD. Now we got that. Black people ain't never going to the doctor again. I punched in, my toenail fell off. It said, you might be low on iron. I said, I iron every day. What the hell happened to my toenail? Went to Afghanistan to perform for the troops, right? Thank you. So I wanted to get a physical before I left. So I went to the doctor. I said, hey, doc, my shoulder's been bothering me. He's like, Toby, don't worry about it. We'll do an x-ray. Do you know he just picked me up and held me underneath the light? Had an audition recently. My agent told me, Toby, I don't know too much about the project. Just get over to 7700 Sunset Boulevard. So I get over there. I walk in. They're like, Mr. Hixx, can you take off your shirt? You know, first rule of audition is ask you take off any clothing, and maybe it's a porno or some shit. But I'm trying to get this bread, so I took my shirt off. They're like, Mr. Hixx, can you take off your other shirt? I'm more reluctant now, but I go ahead and do it. You know, they came by with a bucket of flies and threw them. And I was on the cover of National Geographic. Before I go, smoke a lot of weed. Where the weed smokers at? You ever been so high, weed smokers? You ever been so high that you call somebody on the phone and you have to wait till they answer the phone to know the fuck you called? Ah, damn. Fuck did I just call? These cheap bastards don't even have an answering machine. What the fuck is this? Oh, what's up, moms? How you doing? Got to be honest with myself. Recently, you guys, I've had a series of events that have led me to believe that I need to quit getting so high. Yeah, I got to be honest. A friend of mine promotes a reggae club, Jamaican Gold, right? So if you're ever in L.A. on Sunday night, you like reggae, check it out. So I had a show in Hollywood, and he's like, hey, man, after your show, why don't you come by the club? So I said, cool, I don't have anything to do. So I go by the club. I walk in. I see my homeboy and his girlfriend right up front. And he's like, hey, man, you know I have to work tonight, but my girl's got some really good weed. Why don't you guys enjoy yourself? So me and his girl, we smoked 2 blunts back to back. You ever been so high that it feel like the walls of the club are closing in on you? That's how I felt. I just had to get out the club. I didn't say bye to my homeboy, his girl, nobody. I just left. So now I'm walking around Hollywood and I can't find my car. Not at one point did I feel like my car was stolen. I knew I had just lost my damn car. So I told myself I'm gonna give myself 10 more minutes. I'll catch an Uber home and come get it tomorrow. So now I keep walking. I end up back by the club. The club's letting out. My homeboy and his girl come out there like, Toby, what happened to you? I said, man, y'all ain't even gonna believe this shit. I've lost my damn car. So we laughed. I hopped in the car with them. We rode for a few minutes. We found my car. I got out. They like, Toby, you okay to drive? I'm like, yeah, shit. I didn't walk half my high off. So I got in the car and took off, and I'm seeing like 4 lanes. And I'm like, oh, God, just help me make it to the house. I only live 10 minutes away. So then I hear a helicopter. I don't think anything of it. I'm just trying to stay in the lanes. So then I hear, hey, you, in the gray car, pull over. So I pull over. I'm like, damn. They start giving me instructions. Turn off the ignition with your right arm. Let the window down with your left arm. Take the keys out the ignition, drop them out the window. And I'm thinking to myself, these cheap bastards ain't even call a squad car. They're just going to do this shit from the air. Now they're like, open the door with your left hand. Put your left foot out, your right foot out. Do the hokey pokey. Turn yourself around. Now I'm starting to calculate them DUI fees and classes in my head. My heart's beating fast. You can see it through my shirt, because fuck fat people. Now they like, get on your knees. I'm like, what? Now I'm on my knees. Now I'm thinking some Ferguson, Missouri shit gonna jump off. Or how they choked a brother out in New York, I can't breathe. Or how they killed Alton Sterling. Or how Kaepernick is kneeling before the games. All this shit's going through my mind. Now they like, put your hands behind your head. At this point, something tells me to look around. Do you know I looked to my left, there was another brother in the same position as me? I was so high, they wasn't even talking to my ass. I hopped up, got in my car, and took off. They almost had 2 for 1. That is the maximum amount of jokes I would tell for the money I received tonight. And you guys have been great. Keep supporting Felipe and the Improv. After the show, hey, I got a CD, an hour of some of my funniest stuff I'll be selling. You guys have been great. God bless you. My name is Tobe Hixx.